Welcome to my channel. My name is Allison and I make cleaning and lifestyle videos every week. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any videos. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a haul. You can see I went to some grocery stores this week because people have been buying a lot of stuff at the stores to prepare for coronavirus, and the stores are starting to run out of things where I live, so I did get a little bit concerned. I'm not so concerned with the virus, but I am concerned that some of the stores might run out of things that I need, so I did a little bit of preparation buying to make sure I had the things I was going to absolutely need in the next few weeks, or if for some reason I was to get quarantined, I wanted to make sure I had enough supplies. And I kind of wanted to show you what all I got, so hopefully this will give you some ideas if you want to prepare yourself. The stores near me have really started to run out of a few things, mostly toilet paper and cleaning supplies they've been running out of. And I'll try to insert some photos. You can kind of see, I've got some pictures from Walmart where you can just see that the shelves are completely empty because people are just panicking and buying everything. It's not really great to do that because it takes things away from other people that need them, but people panic and that's what they do. So everyone kind of has to keep that in mind and plan and prepare for it. I usually keep a 2-week to a 1-month supply of most of the things I need at my house anyways. I like to have a little bit of a backup, but I wanted a little bit of an extra buffer just in case the stores can't get restocked quick enough. So I'm going to kind of go through everything and show you what I got and give you ideas and advice of things I think that you need. The first thing I'm going to show you, it's over here, and that is bottled water. I don't really drink bottled water. I usually use tap water and I filter it and I put it in reusable bottles. But my mom always insisted that we have bottles of water in the basement in case of a tornado or natural disaster, so I just kind of felt like I needed to have it. I don't really know why I've got it, but if something happens, I will have some bottled water in the basement, so if we have to hide out from any kind of disaster or anything, there's at least some water, or if the water gets shut off for some reason, there's a little bit of backup water to get us through a real crisis situation. I also bought just some cat food. My cats use a very specific type of cat food. They can only eat science diet because one of my cats has a weight issue, and this is the only thing that keeps her weight under control. So I bought an extra bag, which is about 1 to 2 months supply, depending on how hungry they're being that week, that month. But that'll last me at least a month, and I have another half of a bag, so that way I know that they're covered. If I get quarantined, I don't have to worry about going out and buying extra cat food. The other 2 stores I went to were Walmart and Aldi. Walmart was the one where the shelves were just empty of a lot of the products. There was still food on the shelves, but a lot of the anything that was going to last, any kind of cleaning product or paper product, those shelves were really wiped out. There were a lot of people at Aldi's, but they still pretty much had everything on the shelves. Things were still stocked there, but there were a lot of people. I did see an Amish lady stocking up on things, which made me a little concerned because I'm not even sure how the Amish would know that this was happening because they don't have any contact with the media, they don't watch TV or have any kind of electricity to know this is going on. So maybe it was just a fluke thing that she was there buying stockpiles of stuff, or maybe someone told her, but people were definitely at Aldi's and they were filling up their carts with all kinds of supplies. One thing I got was tissue paper. Now I actually have a lot of toilet paper right now. I usually keep a month-long supply here anyways, and I bought some extra when this started. And my fiance is also buying extra at a wholesale store today, so I have about a 4-month supply of toilet paper. I'm not worried about that at all, but I already have that. So I did buy some tissues because I was talking to a lady at Walmart. We were kind of laughing about the condition of the store, and she's like, oh, this is what they're going to buy next because they're going to run out of toilet paper and they're going to buy up all the tissues. And I do get seasonal allergies, so I thought, oh, I better buy a few boxes of tissues. So I've got 3 boxes of tissues just in case I can't get them in the next month or so. So that's what these are. I bought 1 box at Aldi's because I just needed them, and then I bought 2 more at Walmart after our conversation. I bought also just some random grocery stuff that I just happen to need as well. So that's what some of this is. I've just got like some mac and cheese and some gluten-free gravy kind of stuff and chip kind of things. Most of what's in this bag is that kind of just random grocery stuff. One thing I did buy because I watched some videos online, people said that stores are running out of medication. It gets really hard to get medication if people start panic buying. So I bought some things like cough drops and antidiarrheal medication and pain medication, just anything we might need, some Pepto-Bismol. If something goes wrong and we get sick, I wanted to make sure that we had some basic medication to take care of us. So that is what is in a lot of this bag also. And some hot sauce just because my fiance loves it and we'll go through it very quickly. And I also bought 3 giant bags of chocolate because I eat chocolate, and just the idea of not being able to get it panicked me. All of a sudden I was like, I need all the chocolate. So I bought 3 giant bags of chocolate. because I like to snack on chocolate chips sometimes, so I have a lot of chocolate. And I bought there were about 6 bags of this left at the store, and I kind of walked away thinking maybe I should have bought all of them, but 3 should be enough to last a very long time, so hopefully I don't run out of chocolate, because I will be very sad if I don't have any of this. I also just got some random condiments. I got, ketchup and salad dressing and just things I might need that will last for a while. Now, this bag is where I've got a lot of the cleaning products that I bought because I noticed that the shelves were so empty. I got worried, especially since I have a cleaning channel. I really wanted to be able to buy my cleaning supplies so I can do my videos and not have a shortage of anything. So a lot of this bag is actually cleaning supplies. I bought 2 giant things of the Lysol cleaner that I like. You can see I use these bottles, and I usually will refill them with the spray bottles with some sort of cleaner. So I got this because it does have that disinfectant in it. I also got a big container of Windex so I can clean my glass surfaces. 2 different Lysol toilet bowl cleaners so I can clean the toilet to make sure they're disinfected and clean. Just some more medication stuff. I've got Band-Aids, a generic Neosporin, some chapstick. But this thing just to have a little kit together in case things become hard to get in the future. Like I said, Pepto-Bismol and some ibuprofen. Also got extra deodorant and body wash just because I don't want to run out of either of those items as well. Some lotion because my hands do get dry and I don't want to run out of lotion, so I got some extra. And I'm obsessed with these granola bars, so I got several boxes of these because I just will be very sad if I can't eat them, so I bought a few boxes of these up as well. Oh, I guess I bought 4 boxes of tissues because they're thinking I only had bought 1 at Aldi, but I guess I bought 2 boxes of tissues, so at Aldi's and 2 at Walmart. So I have 4 boxes of tissues. I don't like this brand as well. It's the Willow brand, it's like Aldi's brand, and it's not as good, but I didn't know if Walmart would have any, so I did buy the off-brand just to have some. These can be like my backup supply that I'll keep in a little place down in the basement as sort of emergency supplies. Also some more cleaning products in here. I've got some Dawn dish detergent. I actually decided I liked the Gain better, but they didn't have any Gain. They had a brand I had never tried, and they had this, so I went ahead and got Dawn, and just some extra olive oil for cooking. And also extra trash bags and some Fabuloso because I use a lot of this product, and I don't want to run out and not be able to get more of either of these items. And just some basic cooking things. I got some sugar and some brown sugar so I can bake if I need to. I have some gluten-free flour here already, so if things, things take a turn for the worst, I can do some baking and have baked goods. I actually don't remember what's all in this bag. I think it might just be kind of miscellaneous food and things. I have taco shells and all these random granola bars, which I like as well. They're peanut butter cookie bars, which are pretty good, but not as good as the Lara bars. So I've got lots of granola bars because that's usually what I have for breakfast is a granola bar. So I have a stockpile of these. I bought also aluminum foil and some toothpaste. This isn't even the kind of toothpaste I normally use. I have a 2-pack of the Toms, which is what I normally use. But I wanted something just extra, just in case. So I bought some Crest toothpaste while I was out just to have a little bit of extra. And of course the aluminum foil because I feel like it's just a handy thing to have. Some yogurt. So this, I'm not going to show you all because there's a lot, but I bought a whole lot of canned goods. You can see I bought a variety of different canned goods. I bought black beans. My fiance is picking up a giant bag of rice, so I figured we could have, if in an emergency situation, we could have rice and black beans. I also bought canned tomatoes, so we can do, rice, beans, and canned tomatoes can be cooked together and make a pretty delicious meal that's pretty sustainable and would last a long time. So I got quite a bit of that just to prepare for that kind of a meal in emergency situations. I also just bought some canned fruit because I don't want to be without fruit. So I got some peaches and some sort of fruit cocktail. I got quite a few cans of those as well. I also got some canned refried beans. I think that's most of what I got for the canned supplies, and there's quite a few canned supplies. Most of what is in this bag is canned supplies. The only thing that's not canned in there is I got a giant thing of oats, so I could make oatmeal. If we run out of food, we'd have at least some oats to eat, which is, a healthy nutritional thing, and this is very large, and it was only maybe a couple dollars. It was very, very cheap, so I figured this with like the canned peaches would be a great, sort of survival meal if, I needed something to just sustain us. And I also bought some canned green beans. I don't know why, but I've just been snacking on green beans a lot lately. I've been hungry for them, so I've got quite a few cans of just regular green beans to put in the pantry also, just to have an extra supply of these. Now, the last stuff I got is over here, which I'm going to maybe tilt the camera so you can see it, but I got a pretty big supply of bleach. I got 3 giant things of bleach and 2 things of laundry detergent. One thing I had watched was people saying that laundry detergent is getting hard to get in some places, so I got 2 giant containers, which should last me several months. I also bought a whole bunch. I bought 4 giant containers of white distilled vinegar. The Walmart only had 6 of these left on the shelves, and I use these for cleaning, and there are also a lot of cooking uses for vinegar. So I bought 4 and I left 2, and I kind of wondered maybe I should have bought all 6, but I didn't want to be that person that's buying everything. I leave 2 vinegars on the shelf for other people, and they didn't have, Walmart usually has vinegar in the cleaning aisle, and then they have it in the cooking aisle. And all the vinegar that was in the cleaning aisle was completely sold out. And I think they actually charge a little bit more for the stuff that's in the cleaning aisle. It actually says cleaning vinegar on it, and it's more expensive than the cooking vinegar for some reason. So I always get it out of the cooking aisle, and that is where I found the leftover containers. And you can see they are a little bit smashed, but they're still functional, so it's still in here. But I can still get it out of there, so I will have plenty of vinegar, and the reason that I use this is because it disinfects naturally, so you can still have a disinfectant if you don't have any regular cleaning supplies. You can use this instead, and like I said, you can also use it for cooking, so it's very handy to have. But that is why I kind of stocked up on the vinegar. So that's my haul. You can see I got quite a bit. I spent quite a bit of money. I didn't really want to spend this much money, but I wanted to make sure I had everything I needed so I didn't run out during people panicking during this thing. I'm curious to hear what you've been buying as well to prepare yourself. I know a lot of people are really frightened or worried, and it depends on where you live too. Some places are more impacted by this than others. Where I live, I think there's only been like 3 cases that are confirmed, and they're kind of far away from where I'm at. So it's not quite as bad here as some places, but I know places that are really close by to cases are really panicked and having issues with supplies. So I wanted to kind of give you an idea of things you might want to purchase. Like maybe you haven't thought about buying medicine, or maybe you haven't thought about laundry detergent. Those are things you might want to consider buying in advance so that you have them if there's a run on them in a panic. I hope this was helpful. I hope you found this interesting. It's a little different than what I normally do, but I know this is kind of the topic that's on everybody's mind right now, so I wanted to make sure I was covering it and covering what I was doing. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure you give it a like and subscribe down below. And thank you so much for coming by, and I hope you all have a beautiful day today. Bye!